Oh, there we go. I was yapping myself. Yoo-hoo! Okay, we're back. I was yapping myself for a good few minutes. 私のマイクは、ちょっと、新しいマイクが必要です。これのせいで自分と話していた。残念。Where do I even begin? It honestly feels like I've been doing nothing but cry for these past few weeks, from the death of poor Bitty Kitty to the cover-up of Iryna, to Charlie Kirk, and now a school shooting. Like, good lord, it's all happening so fast. どこから始めた方がいいかわかんない。この2週間ぐらい泣いているばかりだそうです。シンバの死ぬと、イリーナというレフュージーのシーンも、けどその場合で隠れた。政府は隠れた。それ腹が立つ。そしてチャーリーさんの暗殺、そしてその後でコロラドという州で学校の事件があった。早すぎるこのもの。でも何よりもその人の家族と家族の気持ちをよく感じている。But more than that, I really feel for the families of those who are hurt. I nearly lost my mom. I nearly lost my sister. I lost Simba. I can't even imagine what those families are going through right now. 私も、シンバが亡くなったけど、ほとんど母や妹が死んだ去年。気持ちが少しわかるけど、あの家族の気持ちが全然わかんない。悲しい悲しい。チャーリーさんは意見だけ表している。説明していた。いや、説明していた。表じゃない。表じゃない。それはアメリカの目標だよ。自由に私たちの意見が表して、安全でできるも。And like, the whole point of America is that we're able to express our opinions freely and safely. Like, what? He was killed just for talking about his opinions. Like, what the crap, dog? Oh my gosh. And all the ghouls that are pissing on his grave. I'm sorry, I'm going to use that language. All the ghouls that are pissing on his grave. What is wrong with you? Genuinely, what is wrong with you? はい。そしてその悪いやつ、あの死、チャーリーさんの死特に。それをお会いしています。パリコールの悪いやつ。人は人間じゃない。 人間じゃない。残念。Then on top of that, trying to spin Iryna's death as a MAGA problem. Like, dude, MAGA is not a monolith. We're not even in like a news reporter. How could we have known something that was covered up? それよりも、イリニャさんの死、最初に隠れたけど、やっとリークした、ビデオ。新聞という番組、ニュースの番組、政府にことになりたかった。政治のものになりたかった。MAGA という、政治家。MAGA のせいだと言っていて、そのニュースの番組は。でも全然わからなかった。隠れたので、隠れたせいで。そしてそういうことを言ったら、当然誰か暗殺をしたい。人間じゃないよ。And of course, with the cover up of Iryna and trying to blame it on MAGA somehow, when you spew that kind of rhetoric, somebody's going to want to act on it, you know? I've known this for a while. I've seen this happening in my country, and I'm just so devastated that they were actually successful this time. Good lord. でもね、このこと、最初から分かっていました。長い時間で、そういう考え方の、デベロップメントを見ています。なので、びっくりしていないけど、成功だったにとっても怒っています。人間じゃないよ。タッパさんの暗殺は失敗なので大丈夫だと思っていたけど。でもね、トランプさんが来たのは奇跡だった。本当に。弾がターンしたおかげで。でも、チャーリーさん、そういうことできなかった。I thought because they failed with Trump, that maybe we would be okay, that they wouldn't try that nonsense again, but and then I'm reminded he lived because of a miracle. He turned his head. Literally just because he turned his head, that's why he's alive today. Charlie had no such favor. Like, he was against a wall. He was a huge target. Like,そして誰もイレニアさんを手伝いなかった。手伝っていなかった。そのパリコールの抱え方のせいで多分 100% かわからないけどね。まあ当然暗殺人は武器を持っていたので誰も手伝い、まあみんなは多分怖かったけど、暗殺人はおい私に差別なことをされたと言われて、でもイリニアさんは前に座れただけでした。3つぐらい別人ぐらい いたけど何もしていなかった。この差別なことのせいで多分私が手伝ったら私は悪いやつになるということに怖かったかも。アメリカで私は悪いやつで言われたなら本当に最悪な悪魔になりました。なのでそしてそのパーティーコールのせいで誰が悪いやつか全然変わりました。悪いやつはいいやつ、いいやつは悪いやつ。そういう変わりことが起こっていました。Plus there were 3 people on that bus that could have helped poor Iryna. She just slumped over. Nobody did a thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if the whole politics had a big part to play in that. Like, the fact that he was saying, she called me a word I will not say. she called me it. Like, were the people in the back scared not just because he held a knife, but also because they didn't want to be labeled a racist? The fact that we've made being a racist to be the worst possible thing, worse than probably sin itself. It's just stunning to me, in a bad way. Like, people are unwilling to help each other now because of that. Probably. What does this country come to? And then, of course, just because to add on to the evil, the poor kids in the school. Thank God it was only like 2 or 3 people, but it's sad that they had to die all the same, or that they did die all the same. I don't know much about the school shooting, but it's so sad that they're also going to be covered in the shadow of Charlie Kirk's assassination, because that's what happens when you do stupid stuff like that. Colorado で起こった事件のことがあまりわかんないけど、チャーリーさんの影で隠されているかも。わざとではないけどね。悲しいんだけどね。でも人はバカバカしいことをしたらそういうことが起こっています。And then I think about the families that were left behind. Iryna probably had a very loving family. If not here, then at home, who were so happy for her. And then Charlie leaving behind his 2 little ones and his wife. I can't even. Then I think about all the people who lost their loved ones on 9/11. In a way, it's fitting it happened all so close together, didn't it? Isn't it? Iryna さんとチャーリーさんは家族がいるでしょ。Iryna さんの家族はどこで住んでいるかわかんないけど、そういうことが分かったら、Irynaさんの何の気持ちが感じられますか？そしてチャーリーさんは すごく小さな娘や息子もいる。その家族は何を考えているの？わかるけど、どうしてわかしたくないわかりたくない。First time in a long time, I actually feel this in my soul. I was so confused because for a little while I thought I wasn't actually feeling anything, but then I just realized I was delaying the processing so that I could handle it a lot better. And I've often said this to my therapists, that it feels like there's some disconnect between my soul and my body. Namely that they just don't align very well. Whenever I'm talking about my personal traumas, my soul is okay. Like, it's not sad, it just wants to get through it. But my body is just so viscerally reacting, I can't stop it. But this feels the opposite. Like, my body is numb to it, I guess because of how much I've seen already. But I understand the implications of all of these things, and it's soul crushing. So for the first time, my insides are not okay, but my outsides are. どうやって説明できるかわかんないけど、よくセラピストに言っていることは、アスプルガーがあるせいで、私の魂と体はシンクよくできない。よく私のトラウマと話しているとき、私の魂は大丈夫、全然大丈夫、悲しくない、ちゃんと説明したいけど、私の体は全力で泣いているけど、どうしてわかんない。でも今回、私の体は大丈夫だけど、多分、理由は、そういうことがよく見るので、他の死ぬと時々思っているけど、この死ぬだけ。でも、この二人の死ぬのインプリケーションが本当にひどいので、今回魂が泣いている体じゃない。でも今多分二人でシンクしている。いえ、体と魂がシンクしている。よく起こっていないけどね。I wonder if my body and my soul are actually syncing right now. Or maybe my body's just still kind of in the blast zone so that I don't become overwhelmed with emotion too hard. That's soul crushing for me. It's way too soul crushing. It's probably a defense mechanism I developed. I mean, people are comparing a Kirk assassination, and perhaps even combined with the Iryna situation, to 9/11 because of just how bad the implications are. I don't blame people for that. I just beg that we don't go to civil war. We don't need that right now. That's the worst thing we could possibly do. But we need to stop tolerating this sort of mentality that wants people dead. Far too long, we've probably just been like, okay, you do you. Just go over there and don't bother me, but I don't think we can reasonably do that now that somebody was shot just for speaking. Lord Almighty. Sensor が欲しくない。全然欲しくない。Ecclesiastes 3. There's a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to bend, a time to be silent, a time to speak, a time to love, a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. I definitely think we're in a time to mourn right now. But also a time to speak. Time to search. Time to embrace. Ecclesiastes という古いテスタメントから本、チャプター3、その中で全部は自分の季節がある。例えば、今は、それを説明しています。例えば、時々、悲しくなる時間がある。でも、その後、嬉しくなる季節が来る。今の季節は多分、泣いている。多分大切な人を愛している季節。でも今日の後は嬉しくなるの季節、そして笑う季節。However, after today, I'm definitely going to make it be a season of mending, a season of healing, a season of laughing, a season of dancing. Because I'm tired of being so sad. I need to move on. Ma, 私の考え方はもう悲しいと我慢できない。嬉しくなりたい。なので明日変わっていない。Thus, I'm not changing anything about tomorrow, but I felt it would have been proper to at least separate this from that. でも、そのメモリアルは他のストリームですればいいと思っていました。今は悲しくなる季節ですからね。はい。That's probably most of what I want to say. Just remembering all those who have died on our soil, either by happenstance or to protect the American dream. それは多分以上です。言いたいことは、アメリカで死んでいた人を覚えた方がいい。偶然としても、この国の夢を守るためとしても、その人を覚えないなら、この国は壊せます。壊せられます。はい。飲みたい。I don't know how many people have seen it, but I will no longer be doing Final Fantasy XIV streams. The localizer and also the voice actor for Wuklamot. My god. The fact that they want to move to another site because they can't mock Charlie after he's died. At what point? What in the world is going to make you see that you're the problem? I tolerated a lot of the woke nonsense coming out of them and other members of the staff for a long time. First of all, Kate actually wanting or posting other posts calling for the genocide of people. That was almost my tipping point, but now that somebody's acted on it and they don't see that they're the problem, I'm done. I'm done. Until they are fired, I am not returning. もう見たけど、まあ多分皆さんはもう見たけど、ファイナルファンタジーに関してストリームもしていない。ロコライザーも、いや、ウクラマットの声優、英語の声優、本当に悪いやつです。チャーリーさんの死の後でお祝いしていたいけど、ブルースカイできないので、他のサイトでして調べてみる。もう我慢できない、そういう人と。人間じゃないよ。当然、あの人をハラスしない方がいいけど。Of course, don't harass these people. But dear Lord, クビになる前に全然戻りません。Even so, I so appreciate 14 for what it was. The rising from the ashes, the incredible community that was there. It pulled me out of so many dark times. It even pulled me out of dark times recently. But I don't think I need it anymore. I've met so many good people through there. And those memories will not be tainted, I'll be honest. The game itself isn't 100% the problem. Like, the game could always be improved. But I've met so many good people through that, and I have so many cherished memories of it all. Why is it not seamlessly looping? Oh well. Sorry about that. ビデオのループはちゃんとできないけど、我慢してください、皆さん。頑張って。Yeah, I've met so many friends that will carry on with me into other things. One of them will be showing up to my stream tomorrow. I tried to get another one, but unfortunately they're too busy. But some other day, perhaps. But the amount of memories I have at the Eorzea Cafe, no less. Oh, man. I managed to... Over summer vacation, I had a birthday party there. Not a party, but, like, we celebrated my birthday at the Eorzea Cafe with one of my oldest Japanese friends. Like, we go back a long ways. And my family. My parents, specifically. It was so cool. And I brought so many friends there. We had so many good times. That will never be tarnished for me. Never. I even learned to cook thanks to 14. Or started trying to cook. That will never be taken away from me. Those are huge accomplishments. It's embarrassing that it happened because of a game, but I will forever cherish everything that gave me. ファイナルファンタジー14のおかげで、たくさん素敵な人と会って、そして他の、その中で友達と明日ゲームしています。そしてエオイジアカフェでたくさん思い出を作って、それを全然壊せない。夏休みで大事な日本人という友達と両親とエオゼアカフェで私の誕生日をお会いしていました。とっても美味しかった。そして料理の本のおかげで私も料理をしてみています。ちょっと恥ずかしいけどね、ゲームのおかげででもそういう思い出を全然壊せない。でもケイトさんやウクラマットの声優がクビになる前に全然戻りません。たくさん暗い場所から助けられました。もう今もね。でもファイナルファンタジー14はもう必要ではない。他のことを探していて、使わすは確かない。他のものが使える。はい。今はスターガーデンかもね。For now, I think that might be Star Garden. That the other things that I'm looking for to sort of replace 14 for me. I can always find something. You never know. You know what? I'll try. Let's observe a moment of silence for the poor lost souls. 静かで 亡くなった魂を覚えてください。Dear Jesus, thank you for this day. Thank you that despite everything, I'm still here. Thank you that despite everything, people are not backing down. We need that more than ever. I pray that the families of Iryna, of the Kirks, of the families related to the school shooting, to everyone who was affected by 9/11, I pray they're all healed, blessed, saved, and forgiven. I pray that we will never forget any of these people. That we will treat them with respect going forward. キリストキリスト様へこの日をあげるのを本当に感謝しています。そして、私も生きているのも感謝しています。それより、エレーニャさんの家族と、家族と、学校で起こっていた事件に関して家族と、ツインタワーの事件について家族も癒されてお願いしています。みんなの魂を作ってください。全力で作ってください。もう作っているけど、そのことを気づいて、イエス・キリスト様の愛を受けるということをお願いしています。そういうことを手伝ってください。手伝ってください。そして、その事件を全然忘れしたくない。みんなの頭から忘れしたくない。覚えないなら、そういうことをもうするでしょうね。なので、永遠に覚えてください。永遠に覚えるのを手伝ってお願いしています。そして、その死んだ人を尊敬するみんなは、そういうことも手伝ってお願いしています。I'm gonna try a little dedication if I can. It's gonna be a little rough because I don't often sing. デディケーションしてみたいけど、あんまり歌えないのでちょっと恥ずかしい。The one I really want to try is called Sayonara Gokko or Pretending to Say Goodbye. Sayonara Gokko をデディケートしたいんです。頑張ります。Okay. I do not like singing. But I'll give this a shot. 憂鬱が風に散らばり吹き黙って影になる僕らの足音は無情絶に似悟す君の瞳の深さを覗き見て うろたえる望みなどあったでしょうか。この行き先にはおどけて笑うのはこの道が暗いから明かりを灯すのに僕がいるでしょう。さよならごっこなれたもんさでも手を振ったら泣いちゃった。僕らの真っ赤な悲しみがくれるそして夜が来る当たり前にやってくる明日なら行きたいなんて言わなかった。寄せばいいのに夢見てしまう未来君のせいなんだ成し遂げねばならないこと三日月にぶら下げてさまよ夜道にすら安堵は君のせいに明るい頑張っています頑張りました I'm trying. I kind of forget the beat. 信じるには時間がいるましてや他人だからそれでも道が同じそれでも道が同じなら離れる理由もないすべてが終わったら分かち合うために誰かがいるでしょう僕がいるでしょうさよならごっこは慣れたもんさでも手を振ったら泣いちゃった僕らの真っ赤な悲しみがくれるそして夜が来る初めからそこにある愛情なら確かめ合うことはなかった奇遇にも連れ合う縁だから奇遇にも連れ合う縁だから触れる心の襟元すみません頑張っています I'm trying very hard辛さなら背負えるから辛さなら背負えるから痛みなら分かえるからあ、ごめんもうできない I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore I tried so hard but I think you get the point if you know sign on the goal, you know why I'm using that one also for the English people I got one up here飲み物I gotta drink oh boy here we go weak-end wounded sinner lost and left to die raise your head for love is passing by come to Jesus Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus and live. Now your burden's lifted and carried far away, and precious blood has washed away the stain. So sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus, and live. Oh, 頑張っています。Like a newborn baby, don't be afraid to grow. But remember, when you walk, we sometimes fall. So fall on Jesus, fall on Jesus. Fall on Jesus and live. Sometimes the way is lonely, it's deep and filled with pain. So if your sky is dark, it pours the rain. I'm trying. Then oh, 頑張っています。Then cry to Jesus. Cry to Jesus. Cry to Jesus and live. Oof. That was part of an untitled hymn called Come to Jesus by Chris Rice. それはクリス・ライスさんからCome to Jesus という曲です。I don't sing very often, so I'm sorry I wasn't really able to do the whole thing. あんまり歌えないので歌いません。なので力でできなかった。もうごめん。本当にすみません。There's been so many emotions these past few weeks. It's been hard to process it all.